heard about it through lectures or coursework, but I didn't quite know what it was. It was something like, not nebulous, but something that's out there, but I didn't know quite specific. So it's, yeah, actually through this SACHA course that I've got to know a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I have the same answer. I wasn't really sure what a social enterprise was. I did Google it when I got the question. I was like, what is that? But I thought it was very interesting because, of course, we were tackling in our question the issues of misconceptions, and I was like, oh, I do have a lot of misconceptions about what it is and kind of like they're wrong. And I feel like the first feedback that we got was very interesting regarding like social enterprises are businesses, and yeah, they have a specific kind of like agenda or objective. However, at the end of the day, it is a business, and we need to take it seriously. Which I think it was very nice, and it was a very like good thing to understand.
To start off, it doesn't feel like 12 weeks. It flew by, and I think it made quite a big difference that we were only a small niche of people, whereas I believe all the other groups had about twice the amount of members. And yeah, I think for the most part we were all on a similar page. We had our disagreements here and there, but of course Emma was great, but it all kind of comes down to the people and what they would like to make out of it. And yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I love the program. I did it last summer, and I was like, when I got the option to do it for credits, I was like, yes, because I really enjoy, again, like I had a very good group. This year's was better, and I just really enjoyed it, and I think there's so many things that you can learn, and being online is also very practical because I'm like, well, I still have time for my other degrees or my other courses, and I can like fit it in my week. So it was I really enjoyed it. I think the question was very nice, and just this overall support from the SACHA team was very useful too. So, yeah.
To be honest, it went a lot better than expected. Not that I thought it would go awry or anything, but there were some unforeseen changes in the order, but it kind of just worked out to our favour, and I do believe some of the hosts seemed to have enjoyed it. We had quite a lot of fun, and yeah, there was no technical difficulties, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I completely share that feeling. I also really enjoyed it, and I was very scared because I'm ill, and I was like, please, like, don't let me just like crack in the middle of my speech. But I think having them, like, I know I'm repeating the same thing, but it's like I felt very confident because I knew that they were there in case if I was failing or if I explained something wrong, and I enjoy presenting as well. So I feel like, yeah, it was very fun.
I believe you have to have a good word of mouth, so it will be from someone you not necessarily trust, but someone who seems genuine, and from there on you can maybe see that there are a lot more to social enterprise and that they do try and do better, not necessarily just monetarily, but socially. It's just a different culture, for better or worse, and I wouldn't try and convince anyone. I would just speak about my own experience, and then they can make up their own minds.
Yeah, I think it's important to not underestimate how much people want to do their part on like different issues, that being like climate change or sustainability. And like Magnus was saying, word of mouth is very important, and I think not necessarily apps, but even a social media presence, and just having social enterprises out there, you know, like challenging the misconceptions and being like, well, this is what we stand for. Like, yeah, we're there for profit, but we also have these values and these issues that we want to tackle. And I think that's very attractive. So just making that more visible and letting others know by like sharing my own experience with social enterprises, or simply like creating things like we did on our proposal that would be able to reach different people, that'd be very, yeah, very interesting.